Perched high above the city of Baltimore, Maryland, from Magooby's Joke House, comes the tale of 5 brave adventurers and their intrepid audiomancer on a journey wrought with magic, mayhem, and dick jokes. For this is Laugh Finder.
We're not doing fuck finders.
God damn it! No,
I thought we were doing fuck
God damn
finder
it!
stuff.
God damn it! It's only season 5.
That's Yoda
Yeah.
speak.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No, hey guys, welcome to Laugh Finder, Baltimore's premier piezo-based comedy podcast. I'm Tommy Sinbazo. And I'll be playing Kit Ramsey, baby, the lead singer of the band Bobo Call. Yeah, once you go monkey, you're probably chunky. I
now Ben and Jerry's
chimp, that's what it is.
flavor.
Once you go chimp, you'll walk with a limp, baby.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Man.
I knew it had something to do with primates.
Why wasn't that
Once
the
you
slogan
go
for
monkey.
Monkey Bone?
Once you go primate, you probably should get yourself checked out because I've been with a lot of things. Anyway, guys, this week's guest, same as last week's guest, he is have you acted in anything?
Yeah.
He's acted. He's a podcaster. He's a comedian. He's a show producer. He's also a amateur professional wrestler. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kevin Skiffington. Do you have any Christmas? You're not Jewish, are you?
I'm not Jewish.
Do you have any Christmas traditions?
Because that's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Here at the Laugh
Get
Finder.
out.
Well, I guess this is over.
I don't really have any Christmas plans.
Do you do-
like? I'm an only child, so it's not like I had a big family. It's not like we.
Do you ever do like gift exchanges and stuff? You do.
So
like,
strange that you guys are talking about Christmas here in the new year.
I know, because I'm
that's
trying
weird.
to get to a story. The story I want to tell, though, is so as we're recording this, we are a week away from Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
As we're actually recording this.
Even though we're the 14th of the next month.
Yeah. In Live Plus, as it used to be called before the embargo. No, but so our Murder Mystery Troupe, we exchange gifts. And I got Justin Schlegel from 98 Rock's morning show. And Justin is a big fan of Transformers, and he has a arcade in his basement with 14 cabinets down in his basement. So I went online and I bought him it's an acrylic wall clock that it's clear acrylic. It has the numbers on it like clocks do, but the 12 is an
Interesting.
Autobot symbol, and then the whole thing is lit with a blue LED, so all the numbers and everything glow, and it'll look really cool on his wall. But it's probably not going to. I think I got it from China, so it's not going to get here in time. So I went on Thingiverse. Now you know what Thingiverse is?
No.
Thingiverse is an online repository of 3D printable files.
Okay.
If you design something, you can just throw it up on Thingiverse and people will search for things and find it. And you can just download this file and print it. And it has everything from Legos to switch mounts for your car headrests and
Oh, that's
stuff.
kinda
Like
cool.
people just make stuff and put it up on there.
Huh.
So Eric, you actually inspired me because you said that we needed to print you wanted to print a penis figure.
Yeah.
A penis with legs.
Penisaurus.
Penisaurus. So I immediately was like, oh, it's got to be on Thingiverse, and went to Thingiverse and typed in penis. And boy, howdy.
Oh, did you get any like rock dicks?
Rock dicks?
Because it's Thingiverse, like the thing from the Fantastic Four. Never mind.
I
that was,
get it.
I
That
see
took
where you
too
were
far
with
to
that.
go there.
I
That's
get
sorry.
it. That's
That was-
only for the blind listeners.
Yeah, that is.
Now, but what I did find is a can holder koozie. So you take a 12-ounce can, you put it in a koozie, and then you can put it in this device that then gives it a handle so you can drink it like it's a mug. Except the handle is a 7 1/4 inch dick. And I gave it to one of my...
found your people on the internet.
My immediate supervisor at work has a 3D printer, and 3D prints is a bunch of shit. So I actually went to him. I was like, can you print me this file? And he looked at it, and he was like... Okay, yeah, I'll print this. So he's tried printing the file 3 times, it'll print the base of the dick and then stop. It just keeps.
Oh,
it pretends
no.
that it does it. It won't do it. So I know there's another cosplayer crafter that at my work. This guy Dale. And so I was like, I gotta go talk to Dale.
The print itself, when it's supposed to be final, is it like a Brian Preston or is it like a regular person?
No, it's an American dick.
Okay, good.
It's not hooded justice.
Okay, that's
Under the red hood.
Why has it got to be red, Joel?
Can you give it a scarf so you can peel it back for when you
Okay.
drink?
If I give one to Brian, you're spoiling next year's Christmas present. To be fair, I didn't see any uncircumcised penises on there because they
Okay.
probably you could use them as a weapon.
You,
But so then I had to go to Dale, and I was like, Dale, I need you to save Christmas for me. And he was like, what do you need, man? And I was like, it's a can holder that handles a dick. And he was like, I got you. So he might print out a resin. And he was like, if I do it out of resin, you'll get some real good detail on it. And I was like, all right, Dale, you're kind of making me sorry I asked you to do this. But have you ever 3D printed or messed with any 3D printing or anything? Did you ever do a cool when you did your wrestling? Have you ever made props for your? Did you ever do a Peanut Butter Falcon armor set?
Not really. Like I have used props before, but I haven't.
What kind of prop?
I've used a pillow.
A pillow?
Yeah, I had a shirt on. I put it under so the guy wouldn't kick me real hard, and then he kicked me in the stomach where the pillow wasn't.
Hey, Kevin.
What's the worst
Did
you
you-
ever got hurt actually doing wrestling?
I mean, my body's in terrible shape now because of it.
Yeah.
But one instance, like I can remember, like I think I strained my side, my oblique.
Mm-hmm.
So
Did you ever do one of those
That's it?
extreme matches where you like
On thumbtacks and
you
shit?
doing
Barbed
No.
wire?
cutting each,
Legos.
stapling each other and stuff?
Legos on the floor?
So in Virginia,
Uh-huh.
you can't bleed, so a lot of those matches don't happen where I train and stuff. So I haven't really done.
They
I've
have
been
a
hit
they have
with
a
the
no
chair.
blood rule in Virginia?
Yeah, so like you can't make yourself bleed, and then also if you start to bleed, you have to end the match.
Really?
yeah,
Oh.
we have it in Maryland too.
Really?
Can
That
there
did
be-
not stop them during full gear, but
Yeah, didn't
that
stop
is
them.
apparently a thing in Maryland too. Yeah.
Easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yep.
So the Maryland's a little bit different. I think if the doctor okays it, you can bleed.
Can there be semen in the ring?
Yeah, where do they draw
Yeah,
the line?
there's a lot
So
of
blood
our
is a
naval
no-no.
servicemen
Oh,
that have.
They're like, if it's red, you're dead. If it's white, it's all right.
Oh, Jesus.
If I may be
Is that
so
Louis
bold
C.K.'s music?
as to change the subject, talk to me more about Taco Bell. Your preferred item of choice? Or
I don't
your
like that we're
combo?
moving away from
Yeah, but
wrestling.
Aaron, we were talking about semen.
So I normally like trying whatever the new thing is, and they have a new one almost every month. But if I don't like that, standards are like I'm really big into the black bean quesarito right now.
Oh, shit!
okay.
Oh
Okay.
shit! Now what's that? Like a quesarito has something to do with cheese?
Yeah,
Is it
so
a
there's-
burrito?
Yeah.
A black bean burrito with extra cheese?
No, so it takes a quesadilla and wraps it around the burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What of all the menu items that are like the temporary ones? You know, you have your chicken nachos and stuff like that. What's your favorite Taco Bell promotion?
The quesadilla, or not the quesalupa.
The
Oh,
quesalupa.
you know what? I actually have a fun
Is that a
story.
chalupa with cheese?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, the cheese is in.
It's in the shell.
Oh, it's yeah.
When they discontinued them, I remember I drove up to the Taco Bell over here because it was back when I still lived around here, and I'm like, "Can I get 2 quesalupas?" And they're like, "We don't have them." Where I was like, "You dirty motherfucker!"
Oh man!
And then I was like, "I'm sorry, I know that's not your fault. Can I just get like 2 bean burritos?" And I just got the rest of my
Can
order.
I get them spit free? Evil
Yeah.
guy first.
I was like, he didn't say nothing about cum.
Yeah, no, that's tying it all
You know
back
the
together.
rules, Brad. You're dead.
I really lamented when the Chilito went the way of the dodo bird.
Chilito
I don't know if you
or
guys are old enough to
enchilito?
remember the
Enchilito?
Chilito.
No, the
there was a
Chilito.
thing called a Chilito,
Uh-huh,
the
what
chili
was it?
cheese burrito.
It was a Jared Leto based chalupa.
You know what? My favorite, which I'm talking, this is
30 seconds to farts.
97, 98 was the cheeseburger burrito. They had a double
Oh.
cheeseburger burrito. That's what it was. And Taco Bell, there was one. I could walk out my back door, across my yard, like out the backyard, across the alley, through a hole in the fence, and I'm there in the Taco Bell parking lot.
Beautiful.
Oh, God.
I got so fucking fat that summer.
To give you a sense of my age, I'll tell you, when I was in high school, we would go, and they had the 59, 79, 99 cent promotions.
Yeah, I remember that.
We lived
You
during
remember
that time.
Okay,
we
okay.
We were
Yeah.
alive.
59, 79,
Yeah,
109.
That's why my middle name is 99.
He was conceived in a Taco Bell.
I was, yes. Yeah.
Let's name him Cholito.
But
Like, that's
Kevin
too
Skiffington, I ask you about Taco Bell because you're obviously fond of it because your podcast takes place
Yes.
at the tables outside the Taco Bell.
Now, have you ever recorded in the Taco Bell? And they're like, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
No.
have you ever had run-in with management?
No. I mean, I'm just recording into like a couple microphones outside. They could think I'm vlogging or whatever, giving them good praise.
Have you ever talked to
yeah,
them
we
and
only,
been like, hey, can I
we
do
only
my-
allow vlogs here, no podcasting.
We're big Joe Rogan fans. Did you ever try DMT Rito?
Do they ever? Have you ever thought about getting them on the podcast? The people who work at the,
Oh, you don't want that.
Yes, but I don't think that will ever happen.
no.
I
don't
want to
believe
ask
in
Kevin
myself.
a question. Kevin, I'm gonna take it away from Taco Bell, even though it was fun. I want to go back to wrestling immediately now that they've had their fun.
I'm sorry.
This is like my two. This is some Sophie's Choice shit. for
Yeah,
me.
Taco Bell and wrestling.
I
He
live with
really
two
lives
favorite
with both
things.
of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Now, Brian. Hold on,
wait.
Kevin. One question, real quick. When you shit, right? How much blood is too much blood?
Tommy, do you know how much cheese is in Taco Bell's food? I haven't shit in months.
I shit more blood after Taco Bell than I do eating a pound of shrimp shells.
That's why they call him
Is it just
Roadblock.
shells?
Just shells.
Is it oops all
Yeah,
shells?
it's Oops All Shrimp Shells from Red Lobster's Oops All Shells in there.
Jesus.
So, in your illustrious,
It's okay to poop blood.
No.
I think you hit a certain age, and there's got to
I'm
be
asking
a
for
gimme.
a friend.
There's got to be a gimme mark where, as long as it's not dark black,
no.
I think you're okay.
No, it's
Okay.
black. No, because black that means like that your stomach is
Yeah, yeah,
bleeding,
yeah.
and then there's red that means your asshole.
It could just be your shit's too big.
Yeah, no, I feel like that happened from like drinking enough to kill someone.
Truth be told, earlier this week, I maybe did some illicit substances, and then on Monday,
The fuck are those?
I ate an entire bag of the double hot, flaming hot Cheetos. And when I shit later in the day, I looked into the bowl,
Why?
and it was like a color. It was as if I had dropped like a Crystal Light package into it. It looked like it was. It looked scary, but I was
God
like, it's
damn,
not
that's
black.
vivid.
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay.
And it hasn't happened since, and I haven't eaten an entire.
Did you have
bag
to
of
blow on
flaming
your
Cheetos.
asshole like a gun you just shot?
No,
wait.
my asshole felt like when it felt like my insides felt like the xenomorph blood as it drips through every floor. Like you know when it's so hot, like you need to wipe immediately because you don't want it to touch any longer.
I don't know. When I hear Crystal Light shits, did it sound like "Hold On" by Wilson Phillips is playing?
I tell you this though, the last time we recorded at Eric's house, on the way home, I was like, "Oh, I have to shit." That once I got on 70, it was like, "Oh, I need to shit. I'm not gonna make it." And by the time I got to my house, I had to shit so bad. I was just sitting in the car, like, as soon as I get up, it's gonna be very bad. Once I switch positions. And I stood up and I'm trying to walk it, and at that point, I had resigned myself to, okay, I'm gonna shit my pants. As long as just a little bit in the underwear. I can't. These are new jeans. I don't want to wear them again if I'm shit. And I made it up. I made it.
Oh,
so
all right.
Ben,
A
I'm
happy
sure
ending.
I'm sure Ben's playing a crowd cheering right now.
But Kevin, listen,
Anyone else want to interrupt there?
professional wrestling. I see you're wearing a Roddy Piper shirt, one of my
Yes.
personal favorite. Not only professional wrestlers, but also trained thespians. In your years of working in the professional wrestling world, is there a superstar that you met that you had a special time with, or that you have a special affinity with?
I don't think so.
Cool. So speaking of,
Oh, wait. Do you guys remember the volcano menu from the movie Congo at Taco Bell? Wasn't that great? It's 1994.
I do remember that.
That was so good.
Yeah, they
the
put
volcano fucking burnt the volcanoes.
Spicy.
But to answer your question, like, I think a lot of times when you're training to be a wrestler, there is this mindset that like you're not supposed to make anyone seem too big or something, and so you always are trying to play it cool. Like, I mean, I've met.
Is there a guy? What made you? Who was your hero growing up?
Yeah,
there?
what
Like, I
one
want to be a
wrestler?
professional wrestler.
Yeah. Is it Razor Ramon?
I mean,
I got a story for
Gilbert?
you.
Kevin Nash was a big influence. That's probably why I
Okay.
have
Okay.
long hair.
Kevin Nash
Right,
is a
big sexy.
double-decker taco guy.
I don't see him as like a shit. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I have nothing.
Choco taco.
Did
Yes.
Kevin
Do you
Nash
like him
pull-
better as Nash or do you like him better as Diesel?
I was more of an NWO guy.
Okay, I feel that.
Also,
Was there a match that you remember him fighting in that just like sealed the deal for you?
Taking the
Where, like,
strap off Goldberg at Halloween Havoc.
He was not
feel it.
he was not a great wrestler.
Okay.
so that like he probably like got me into wrestling a lot. I mean I watched stuff before that, but he was a big part. But like the guy that made me want to do it was Paul London.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
I remember his early stuff in ROH and stuff, and just watching that and thinking like that was a cool like. He always did a good job of making the other person look good, and so like that's kind of the aspect I wanted to do.
Okay.
Were you like a heel or were you a hero?
So I was a baby face,
Oh, okay. Hero.
but I also was just the guy that got beat up the entire match.
Yeah, jobber.
Yeah,
you were a
that's
jobber.
the-
I was an
essentially.
evil man with.
fucking,
I
Was
was
there
an evil,
anybody-
mentally challenged
Hey,
man.
did you ever wrestle somebody
Oh,
that
cool.
that
So
maybe
you're the
took?
president.
Did you ever wrestle a fella that maybe took a little bit too much advantage of you and like was a little bit too rough on you, and you got backstage and you're like, "Listen, pal, if I had the ability to kick your ass, I would right now."
No, I mean, everyone was pretty good. A lot of times I was wrestling people that I've known for a while, trained with, stuff like that.
Did you have any drama while you were wrestling at all? That's what we're really trying to get.
Any
out of.
interesting fucking stories?
Did you have a
wrestling?
feud? Did you have like an enemy that you had like an ongoing feud with?
Not particularly. A lot of times.
Okay. All right. I gotta go. Having seen the movie The Wrestler, have you ever worked at a deli counter?
Yes, I currently am employed by Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Holy shit! Just like in the movie The Wrestler. All right. Cool.
And speaking.
Yeah. And speaking of Jimmy John's, this guy's John looks like Mickey Rourke
What?
post accident. Is that what happened to him? He had an accident.
He got an accident. Also got,
Motorcycle.
Like, big into,
Yeah,
He
yeah.
also was into boxing.
Ah,
He has
cool.
a weird amount of plastic surgery now.
Yeah, now he looks like that cat woman.
Yeah. Eartha Kitt.
Yep.
No, something Steen.
Yep.
I think he's slowly transitioning into Joan Rivers every day.
Which apparently Little Kim looks like Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does look like
She's
been
like,
dead
you
for a few
haven't
years."
even seen my final form. Ladies and gentlemen, actor, writer, comedian, and professional nudist, Mr. Eric Woodward.
Yeah, I'm back. You don't know what Hard Times is. Yeah, my name is Eric Woodworth. I'm reprising my role as the lovable Leshy, known as Todd Chrysanthemum. I'm a Leshy. I'm having fun, and you may think I peed, but it's actually my seed. Anyway,
Oh, nice catchphrase.
that was good, right?
All right,
I
put it
can
on a
rhyme
shirt.
too.
Shirts for everybody.
I guess it's a vegan power phrase.
I gotta come up with a catchphrase.
So I know we're already behind schedule, but I'll be as brief as possible. I got a haircut, guys. The mullet is gone.
yeah.
R.I.P.
You look good.
I do look good. My
Usually people just say thank you.
my wife. I take a Han Solo approach to
I do.
compliments.
You're right.
Did you
Accurate.
save the mullet? Is it framed on a wall now?
So no, I donated my hair to Pantene's. Like I don't know, they make cancer wigs and shit, and mine was I had a 10-inch ponytail, but like most other ones, well, first of all, Locks of Love is a goddamn racket from what I've read.
Oh, really?
They're scumbags that like charge.
Jesus.
They were like, you want hair? Pay us money, you cancer-riddled fool. And so I was like, I'm gonna give it to Pantene, who will make like cancer wigs and then just give them to people, which is what honestly, there's some kid waking up who has horrible cancer that's waking up with a boss ass mullet this morning, okay? And that's all I really
You're giving
wanted
that
to
kid
do.
a wig to make his cancer hurry the fuck up.
Honestly,
He's like, get it over with cancer.
Honestly, maybe it was worth the cancer. That's what I'm thinking.
This
at this
shot of
point.
leukemia is really starting to get into my tweens.
But I got this haircut, and I didn't tell my wife or family about it. And I got home after it had been done, and I have a little gym downstairs that I work out in pretty much every day of the week. It's like my 1 hour a day I just take to get sweaty. I do something that will get me sweaty enough and get me looking like I can take my shirt off and be like, you look like trash, but you did something today. Okay. So I'm down there, and when my daughter got home, who's 8 years old, and she walked downstairs and she saw me, and I was thinking, man, she's gonna be so happy. She looked at me and went and started uncontrollably crying. She was just like, you cut your hair. Oh. And she ran upstairs to her grandfather, who had just dropped her off. Grandfather elated. I'm allowed at family events again immediately. Jane heartbroken. Next kid comes home with my wife, the little one, she's 5. She comes over, sees me, then looks up, sees the hair, pulls back the hug, and then slowly backs away. She's like, Daddy's looks scary. Like that. So both my children were terrified of me for like a couple of days.
I like
this
how you
weekend.
went upstairs and their grandfather was like, nice haircut, son. Put his hand down.
Well,
That's the first time he's ever spoken to you.
he pulled out like a giant document. He's like, look who got back on the wheel today.
Take that, Jeremy.
The thing is, though, this all worked out to my benefit because my wife, who has hated this haircut that I've had for the last year and a half, hated my long hair as much as I loved it, loathed it. And my kids hating it, she got this sympathy, and boys, backdoored my way into a blowjob that night. Booyah! It wasn't even my birthday, so I got a second one last week.
Oh, man,
You're spoiled.
Same
you know
person.
what? That's a long con.
Hell yeah, that was good.
Grew your hair out just to cut it off to get a blowjob.
Have you ever done that? No.
No, I didn't.
That's Ocean's 11 inches
Yeah.
of hair.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe if I got 6 blowjobs.
And speaking of 6 blowjobs,
This is what I call Tuesday.
this next guest has gotten a multiple of that.
Yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, actor, writer, comedian, and Mordecai to my Rigby, Mr. Brian Preston.
Zoom, zoom. Boom, boom.
Get blowjobs.
It was better the first episode. It's okay.
Half a dozen blowjobs.
That is what they used to call me growing up. And
Half a dozen blowjobs?
half a dozen blowjobs. That's how that goes. Half a dozen blowjobs. He got them. Don't get me wrong.
If you were in a cowboy movie, it would be Fistful of Blowjobs.
it would be, yeah. Which is just confusing.
Starring John Wayne Gacy.
Okay. That makes it infinitely worse. That's so much worse that way. As always, just when you add that Gacy, you're just like, ooh, yikes. Cool. I don't know. I mean, phone stories.
Kill these children. Pilgrim.
Jesus. It's weirder when he does it, and you're just like, it's weird that he's painted up like Genghis Khan while he does it.
Why don't you get in this crawl space?
I
hey
like how your John Wayne is also Putty from Seinfeld.
Yeah,
Get in this crawl space. Hey, you kids.
Luckily, I'm Joe, also from Family Guy, so it's easy for me to crawl down here.
cool. I'll be playing Flarn. I'm done.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. My only fun relevant story. One time we were in the smoking weed in the Taco Bell drive-thru 20 years ago, statute of limitations, and we pull up to the drive-thru window and we're like, "Hey man, do you want this?" The guy's like, "Yes, I do." And then he got high with us and then gave us our tacos. He probably got fired. All right. Cool.
Wait, what time of day was this?
Oh, this is at night. This is like the taco. This is like the late night. This is like the sun was down. This is like 11 o'clock, 9/11.
This was 6:30.
It was just like 11 p.m. 9/11 hadn't happened yet.
Pass the
Yeah.
doobie to the dude
It was
in
a
the
different
window.
time.
It was a different time. Yeah, we just handed him a joint of
Love-
terrible
oh,
weed,
man.
and we were just like, man, this is great. I love how everyone's sane still, and we don't have smartphones or stuff. And then we just drove off. I think we also one time handed a guy a physical pornographic magazine to talk. And we was like, "Hey, check this out." He's like, "Oh man, these are some great titties. Here's your tacos."
Hey, thanks for getting my hands all gross. I'm gonna go touch somebody's food.
Yeah, pretty much. He was like, "Hey, check out this Hustler magazine." He was like, "Awesome. I'm gonna go. Here's your food."
I'll be right back after I jerk off.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he could.
What if he grabbed it and he's just like, I'll put it with the others.
I'd be like, cool.
There's a huge stack of
Just people trying to pay with porn.
Yeah, and then the next person in line, Osama bin Laden.
And speaking of Osama bin Laden, what's up with that beard? Ladies and gentlemen, WYPR Rock God, Mr. Aaron Aiken.
I should do. I wonder if they have like a beards for kids thing. I could cut mine off and give it to a cancer child.
Yeah, you'll give it to a child.
I think it's their girlfriend from theater camp.
The kid's like, this is itchy. I can't believe the first word's going to be like, put the money in the bag, lady.
I like that you
Aaron Hinken just railed us up.
I might have cancer, but I look like the guitar player from Slayer.
I have a wrestler story.
Okay.
All right.
I make.
This is going to be a long episode. We'll just go long.
I'll keep it quick.
I've made a decision that whenever it goes on too long, I add 10 hit points to the enemies. By the way, I'm not joking. I've been doing that.
Oh, okay.
So I get to make radio stories for the public radio station, and at one point I get to make a radio story about a retired professional wrestler by the name of Josef Perusovic, who wrestled. Was better known to the world as Nikolai Volkov.
Oh, I've met Nikolai Volkov.
Yeah.
I've met Nikolai as well.
Yeah, he's working as well. He's passed away.
Yeah. He's dead as shit.
But when I met him, he was working as a housing code enforcement inspector in Baltimore County.
Oh, that's cool.
Anyway, I'll save that story for another time. I'll be playing Monk from Moncton, Gaijin Guaylo. Guaylo, can you go?
All right, that's pretty good. I like that. Oh, that's good.
I like it. And speaking of going low, this guy never takes a high road. Ladies and gentlemen, sitting behind the quality time soundboard and power of the best audio mancer in the business, Mr. Beartrap. And sitting across from me, behind the Laugh Finder trifold, he's the best damn TM in the room, and he's going to be super nice to us. Ladies and gentlemen, actor, writer, comedian, and professional nudist, Mr. Dorian Gray.
All right, my name is Dorian Gray. I am your GM. Let us get started.
Previously on Laugh Finder, our special guest Kevin Skiffington incarnated as a 5-foot-tall soft taco by the name of Theodore Alexander Con-Oni. Taco. Our friends Burlap and Jelani were missing. They went missing while scavenging. We looked after them. You need to know that the Skullhammer mercenaries are a group of unjust people who happen to inhabit the other side of this mansion that we're all quarantined in. Turns out we went over there and checked it out. The Skullhammers have disappeared. They've skipped town. At this point in the episode, Kit Ramsey inspired some people and earned a hero point. The first hero point to be earned. Yeah. Congratulations, Kit Ramsey. Taco tracked the footsteps of these Skullhammer people, some footsteps upstairs. We went up there. It was quite dilapidated and shitty up there. We heard some moaning, painful moaning. We followed the sound to discover Jelani trapped under a heap of debris. We got to him, cleared the debris off. He has a bear trap on him. He's bleeding out. He says that a horrifying, giant, 7-foot-tall character has killed and absconded with Balak. Is it the Burlap Man? We think it is. Flarn found a secret spot on the wall and opened up and revealed a secret staircase. And that, my friends, brings us up to the present.
All right, so you make your way down the staircase. Those of you who do not have dark vision, aided with the help of the ghostly light of
The most
Todd's
disgusting casting.
It's my titty essence.
And you are going down some roughly hewn stairs. As you go down, a smell begins to grow and grow and grow.
I was eating
And,
Taco Bell.
And
Who knew blood could
you
smell that?
That is what you smell. You smell blood and
Smells
death.
more like the new guy down here.
Chris's blood.
I'll be investigating this for a while.
So finally, you're down
It's a
this
soft
very,
spot for me, Brian.
very
Thank you.
narrow, sort of, almost like a crawl space, except you can stand. It's that tall at
It's a
least.
stand space.
Yes, it is a stand space. But here we go. You are finally, the hallway sort of expands into what looks like a hidden sort of dungeon type area. You see corpses, some of them very old, some of them not so old. I want
What a lovely
Todd,
room of death.
give me a perception check.
Oh, God. Come on, Todd.
You-
Oh, you got it like a +7, right?
16.
All right. You recognize some of the corpses as, or at least parts of some of the corpses, because not.
I know that thumb.
Yeah, some of
that's
some
my
of the
uncle's.
pieces are
That's
missing,
my uncle's hand. I know it well.
but they look
I know it
like
like the
some
back
of
of
the
my-
people that you fought.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
They look like almost uniformed sort of people. They look like the man that you found in the cellar with his hand missing.
Okay, yeah.
And in the center of this large, it's almost like a very large basement, almost like a second wine cellar. There's junk and debris everywhere. There's metalworking tools on a table. And there's like a sort of drain in the floor, and directly above it, suspended from a chain with a hook, is Belak with a hook piercing the base of his neck and coming out of his mouth.
Oh,
All right, he might be okay.
heal check.
Yeah. Do a medicine check.
You know, these kids today with their body modifications.
Balak, are you all right?
Did he look like a big fucking fat person?
But he's dead though, right?
Oh, he's quite dead.
I'd like to just get a small stone and throw it out.
He doesn't respond.
Oh, he must be dead then.
I think he's dead, boys.
Classic Belak.
Do we? Let's all be very quiet and see if we hear any sounds from any particular area in the dungeon. Anyone want to do a perception check to see if we can maybe get a drop on this?
Well, there's no way that this Burlap man doesn't see us with a bunch of goddamn dancing lights. I
yeah,
mean,
I
what are we?
guess.
Yeah.
We just walked down with sirens.
Maybe
So-
someone should. Maybe Taco, do you want to shout a taunt to the Burlap man and let him know that that his party is over?
Well, maybe I can try to talk the Burlap man down. I mean, we're just
yeah,
never-
that'll work.
Maybe we
Yeah,
could find
sure.
common ground. I mean, we're no friends of these guys over here.
Yeah,
By the
fuck
way,
that
we could give him helpful information that his whole fucking basement is gonna flood any goddamn minute right now.
Yeah.
We don't have to even fight this guy. He's as good as dead.
Maybe we could help procure people for him to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start strumming my guitar, just like playing a little riff and stuff. I'd be like, "Hey, Burlap, baby, yeah, man, it's me, Kit Ramsey from the band Bobo Cold. Look, man, you need to know this levee, this whole place is going to be underwater, man. I mean, this levee's going to break. You need to get out of here, and we're the guys that can do it. If you go out there, there's an army waiting to kill you, brother.
Yeah.
But not if you pretend you're one of us. We can get you out of here, and you can be safe. And as for all this lot, I don't give a fuck. None of us give a shit about any of this.
Nobody cares about people.
Yeah, we're actually into murder.
Yeah, relocate your slaughterhouse.
We've killed like 8 guys.
I mean, hey, you know what, Burlap man? Big fan. Big fan. I'll sign anything you want. I'll sign a bear trap if you want.
Bear traps, nice touch.
Did you think I
In
called
the
him a bear
corner
trap, man?
of the very, very corner of the basement, just the glint of the ghostly light, you see some movement, and someone from a bloody, nasty wooden chair stands up, and it seems like it takes him like 20 seconds to continue standing. there's so much standing to be done.
It's Shaq.
Kevin Nash.
If it's Kevin,
It's me, second on you.
just don't worry. He'll tear one of his quads in a second.
Show you my weird feet.
You see he has a sack over his head and over his body. He picks up this handful of javelins and this weird weapon. Imagine a gigantic circular saw.
Okay.
Cut it in half and stick a staff on it so that it looks like a giant, jagged, spiked axe.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, maybe it's for cooking, but let's not judge. Let's not just throw it out here.
I can hit him with a charm spell.
Roll initiative.
Oh, wait,
We're rolling
shit.
initiative now.
Chrisley,
Yeah?
you still have any liquor?
No, I think I rolled my liquor bottle and they
remember-
exploded it
yeah,
on my
it was
face.
a
flammable.
bomb. It was a bomb.
Exactly. That's
I
what-
do
'cause it's
have-
covered in burlap.
I do
only-
have oil.
I only
well,
grabbed
I
the
mean,
one.
burlap is probably flammable.
You're right, baby. You're right. Here,
I-
and I'll slip you my
Roll your
my
20
oil
and
All
then
right.
add that to it.
All we need to do is find a way to start it.
Ooh.
Here, take this flint and
21
steel.
for you.
Do you have that?
Yeah, I have flint and
Oh,
steel.
okay, cool.
What's your initiative number?
It's what your
14.
perception.
Oh, yeah, okay. 11.
Okay.
I got 21.
21 for
Shit.
rental,
19 plus 3,
got-
22.
14 for your boy, Big Chris, Todd Chris.
What did you get?
21.
14.
19?
Ahead of Todd. Gaijin?
11.
Make sure everyone takes the time to go to laughfinderpod.com, laughfinderpod.com, where you can find links to our Teespring account and to our Patreon account, which we got some good Patreon content up there.
Yeah, but it's probably the best we've done since I've been here. I don't listen to it. I don't know how to access
No
it.
one does.
I'll show
But it's
you.
good.
I listen to it.
Nobody
yeah.
It's good.
All right.
I remember creating it.
But also, I want to tell everybody, March 28th, we're going to be doing a Laugh Finder live show. We're going to be doing a live recording at a game shop in Ellicott City, part of the Ellicott Silly Comedy Festival.
That's
It's going to
awesome.
be a Saturday afternoon show, so you can come on down and then check out Ellicott City. It's going to be a good time.
Are we going to record that?
Yeah, it's going to be an
And
episode.
it'll be like a regular episode.
Yeah, and we'll
Yeah.
do a thing. We're the crowd. I have a big foam D20. The crowd can come out and they'll roll for us.
Love
Oh,
it.
that's
Love
They'll-
it.
I'm sure Dorian will have them give improv.
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
going to ask them. I already have stuff that I can ask
See,
them.
he's already.
So,
So it's going to be a big group event. So come out March 28th. It's a Saturday afternoon. We'll have more details as it gets closer. But come on out and be a part of an episode.
all right. So if everyone would be kind enough to place your figures on the map here, you would be.
Can you put me right by you there, Flarney?
Placing our characters on the battle board here. Our
All
Hero
right.
Forge characters.
Can you put me next to? I want to switch sides. Put me. If I'm at your noon, put me at 3.
You gotta be ahead of all of us.
Yeah, you want to be on the
You're
front.
our fighter.
Yeah. Can you, Brian? Can you move me? I shouldn't be in the front. Yeah. No. I'm right next.
Everyone move back a square.
Push everybody back a
Diagonally
square. Everybody back a
straight.
square.
There we go. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Put my
it
guy in
is-
the wall. That's fine.
It is Kit's turn because he got the highest initiative.
All right, I'm gonna be like, well, it ain't. I tried, boys. I tried to be civil, but it ain't working. And I'll be like, time to kick out the jams.
And I'm gonna do Inspire Courage, which I'm also gonna do. Inspire Courage. I'm gonna do Lingering Composition, and I'm also going to try to do a fascinating performance.
Okay. Let me get I believe a performance roll.
You'll listeners, you'll remember in Edition 2, we each get 3 actions per turn. You're spending all 3 actions to play different inspiring, different songs.
Okay, so for the Lingering Composition, I'll do a focus. I mean, do a performance check. It's a 16 plus 7,
Yeah.
23.
Well done.
Is that a critical success?
23. No, it's close, but it is not.
Okay, then it is just. Then my song now lasts for 3 rounds.
Okay, so for the next 3 rounds, everyone gets +1 to hit and to damage and to saves versus fear.
+1's got it.
And then I'm
I'll
gonna
just
do,
remember.
since I'm doing fascinating performance to try to daze him, to try to fascinate the Burlap man.
To fascinate him.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I perform, compare the result of my will DC to one observer. If I succeed, the target is fascinated by you for 1 round. If the observer in the situation demands immediate... Okay, so in combat, I have to critically succeed to fascinate them.
Okay, so that's his will versus his will.
When I perform, compare my result to the will DC.
Okay.
So do you want another performance roll?
Yes. Versus his will.
It's a 14 plus 7. 21.
21. It's not a critical.
Okay, all right.
It's good blackjack numbers.
Next is your turn. So on your turn, you can move up to... You can have 3 actions.
Game Master is pointing to Taco.
One on a move action, you can move 5 squares.
Okay.
And you can take more than 1 move action if you would like.
Basically, we would like you to get up in that guy's face and beat on him with your sword. That's what your character's built to do.
Now, each one of these squares, you can go 5 squares, but you have to kind of zigzag. You can't go diagonal.
But you can go straight.
Yeah, you could go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hit him with your last turn.
Okay.
Just as a random option for you.
Yeah.
There's no other option. That's what you're going to
go do that.
because we're going to tell
Yeah.
you.
Shall we move you close to him
Stop
so you
giving
can...
him like he has
Yeah, what are you doing?
options.
Yeah.
No.
Clearly, he's not getting any of this. So.
Yeah, just fucking. Wait.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Give me a reflex save.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's bear
Okay.
traps.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. Yeah, roll that, and we'll add your reflex.
Ooh.
10.
All right. One moment.
Forgot about the bear traps.
All right,
And-
so you take 3 points of damage, which will put you down at 12,
Fuck.
and you are immobilized temporarily.
We're to assume he's been hit by a bear trap?
Yes, there's a reason there's so much garbage and debris and everything on the floor. It's to disguise them. You still have 2 actions, so if you have a ranged weapon, you can still attempt
Can
to
he use
shoot
one of
it.
the actions to remove the bear trap?
Yes, he can. Give me a... Let's see, I would say that would be an athletics roll. If you want to do that.
Athletics is not... Yeah.
So you can either, if you have a ranged weapon, you can either try to shoot him with your crossbow, or you can try to
He has a
undo the
longbow, or so you can longbow him, or you can try to remove your bear.
Well, he
trap.
can remove the bear trap and then longbow.
Will
Yeah.
I keep losing hit points if I don't remove the bear trap?
No, but you won't be able to move.
It looks tight.
But yeah, you do have 2 actions.
I'm just saying, your character is built to beat on things with your sword.
Yes, so I will remove the bear trap.
Okay, give me an athletics roll.
There we go. Here's the roll.
Okay.
8.
Plus 7 is 15.
That's exactly what you needed.
Nice.
All right, so you take a
Snaps
second.
the bear trap open.
And
Yeah. Take us
and
through how
so
you took
either
that off.
you can
Taco is
try to
tough.
attack him now, or you can try to move over to him and attack to get in better range. to
Can
do
he
damage.
say he's moving while he's looking out for bear traps?
It's either way. It's going to be a reflex save. so-
Okay.
You want to just try and move 5 closer to him again and risk another bear trap attack?
Yeah, it's either shoot him with a bow
Yeah,
or
I'm going to shoot him with a
fucking-
bow.
Okay.
or get closer.
Roll a d20.
Okay, here he goes. And this is +1.
11 plus 7 for the longbow attack bonus. So 18 plus 1, 19.
That's with it.
That's it. That's with the +1.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
All right.
All right.
All right,
Nice.
roll your damage
So you're gonna roll this, that guy right there, one of those.
and add 1.
5 plus 1, 6.
All right.
Right? Is that what's next to the damage on there? It's just a 1d8.
It just says 1d8 damage.
Yeah.
It says deadly 1d10.
Okay.
Yeah, which is what happens
With, like,
on a
crit.
critical.
Yeah.
All right, so
Is the Burlap Man saying anything? or-
no,
He's
not
not-
saying a word.
Okay.
He's just silently masturbating.
What is he doing under that burlap?
Like he's solving a Rubik's Cube.
he's just whispering to himself. I likes the friction.
Next is Flarn. And I can point out, I should probably point out that you can move through an ally's square. If you move through Taco Square, for example, you know that you are not in danger of the bear trap there.
Okay. So that would be a safe way.
Because I threw it somewhere.
Or any squares that are pro LGBT, which you are also an ally of.
That is true.
Sorry, this square is heterosexual as fuck.
These are the heterosexual
No.
squares.
I thought you meant LGBT. Luigi's got big titties.
I am also, I assure you, an ally of that. Now, if it's Waluigi's got big titties, that's a no.
All right.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
I sent Tommy a really good big titty Luigi picture.
Yeah.
Listeners, Flarn is
that's
moving
how-
closer to the
I'm gonna
Burlap
move that
Man.
way. Move 5 that way. And quick question: what shit? If I was to throw oil at him,
Okay.
as I was given a thing of oil, that would just.
Yeah, I have 2 pints of lamp oil.
I was
gave him
gonna
a
throw
pint
some
of-
lamp oil at him.
Okay. You can attempt to do that.
Okay.
It would be a hit versus his AC to land it on him.
Okay, but what would my modifier be for a thing of lamp or anything?
Let's
of lamp
see.
oil? That's a
For
good
an
dex
improvised weapon, it'll be straight dex.
Straight dex. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Brian rolls.
16.
That is not enough to hit him.
Oh wait, do I get a +1 from your fucking
17,
17.
Close, but
Yep. Dorian is placing some sort of a placard in front of the Burlap Man.
Okay.
that is where the oil is.
Okay.
Okay. I guess my last action was going to try and shoot him with a hand crossbow.
Okay. Roll a hit.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so you moved and you get one more action. Could you use that action to yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm trying to, because I can't like remotely set it up.
You could, if you lit, like take a piece of fabric, put it on a crossbow bolt, and then light that.
Could I do that as one mode?
Yeah, that's probably like 2 actions.
Yeah, it's probably 2 actions. Okay, well we have it set up though.
Okay.
All right. So you're
I'm
gonna
going to shoot
him?
at him. I'm just going to shoot at his ass. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Here's the roll.
We're not hitting with 16.
No.
Is that plus my 1?
Oh, 17.
No.
Okay.
All right. So he spends an action. He says,
Oh, is he a berserker?
"Yes."
Oh, fuck.
Use sudden charge,
Oh dearie.
which will allow him.
To slip in the oil.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He falls right in that graded pit.
Yeah.
All right.
and that is- Oh fuck.
He's directly in front of Flarn.
And he's going to roll to hit. What is your AC?
Naturally, it's an 18. 'Cause I did not take one attack. Or did not use it.
Okay.
Do I get +1 on that as well? Or is it just
No.
Okay, so that's
Just
an
for
18.
fear. Here we go.
All right.
What's your AC?
18.
All right. That's a hit.
Okay, it's just a hit.
It's just one.
74 damage.
Okay. How many HP do you have?
19.
You have hero points? Or did you already spend them?
Oh no, hit points.
Yeah, but do you have any hero?
Yeah, I have a hero point. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So first
It's not
attack
written on your thing.
Oh yeah.
does 7 points of damage.
Okay, that's not good.
And second attack. Well, second
What is
attack,
the attack? What's he doing?
He's hitting with his giant makeshift
right.
saw blade on a.
Buzzsaw. Uh-oh.
Don't worry, guys.
Dorian
I'll
seems overly pleased with whatever's
That
going
means
on
he just
behind the
killed
custom
Flarn.
trifold.
Sweet.
Okay.
He is stunned by the results of the die back there. He
think
doing
that's the
complex math.
Okay, so that's 17 points of damage.
Oh, cool. I'm at a
my
-5.
God. Oh my God! He's
Okay, well,
man
use your hero
down.
point to.
I'm gonna use a hero point
Okay.
to not die.
All right. Hero point brings you back up to 1, I believe.
Sweet.
Whoa! This is what we get for doing such a long intro.
Yeah.
It is Todd Chrysanthemum's turn.
Todd Chrysanthemum in the house. So, I'm in a real Sophie's choice here. What do I do? Do I try to tangle him up so he can't move no more because he's a berserker and he can only do that, and then you guys can have a whole nother round to do him, or try to do some damage?
Well, I mean, think of it this way. Next round, we're going to have Taco can move up in his face and start beating him.
And then
I'm going to run away.
Yeah, he's going to run away. If you can hold him there, that's pretty good.
I'm going to see if I can hold him.
Is that a cantrip?
It's a cantrip that I'm going to try to cast.
Okay.
It's called Tanglefoot. It's a vine covered in sticky sap appears from thin air flickering from your hand, lashing itself to your target. Attempt a spell attack against the target. So, and then there's things for success and critical success and failure. So why don't we just do the spell attempt?
Okay,
on
so
him?
basically it sort of acts like a melee attack. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll a d20 plus, let's see, you're trained in druid spells, so that's 3, plus your attribute, which is your wisdom bonus.
Okay, so my wisdom bonus, so 3 plus,
Let's see. So let's see. Wait, let me make sure I'm doing that right. It's an attack. Oh, okay.
plus 4.
It's an attack plus your wisdom mod. So go
Okay.
ahead.
There we go, plus 1. So let's go with that. 5 plus 4 plus 1 is going to be a 10.
Okay. Plus. Can I see that?
Yeah.
Alright. Somatic, verbal. Alright. Critical.
A lot of stuff going on.
Do you have any healing potions or anything? During your turn, that you can drink?
All I have is a mysterious red liquid.
Go against that. But he will be tangled up, so you can just move out of the way.
Well, I was going to try to hit him up and just run
So
away.
what did you roll?
Just don't run into
I
a
rolled a
bear.
10.
I've got a very good reflex.
What's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is a 4.
Run
10
back
plus
the same
4,
direction that you came.
and
Yeah,
your
go ahead,
train,
let's go
which is
back
another
that
3,
way.
which is a 17
If you run
versus.
to me, I can hit you with Sue.
That is a success.
Okay.
Awesome, he's tangled.
Nice.
It doesn't immobilize him. It gives him a 10 feet speed penalty.
What's that? He can only move 10 feet?
So he gets 25 feet.
So you can only do 15.
He can only move 15.
Oh, okay.
So
Target
so
gains an
3 squares.
immobilized
He's got a
condition and
speed
takes a
penalty.
negative 10-foot circumstance.
Means he
penalty.
scratches himself uncontrollably.
He
For
pulled
one
a
round.
hammy.
Right.
All right. What else you doing?
Good job, Leshy.
I guess I could move. I mean, I only have.
You only have 1 action left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only have 1 action left.
Don't you
but
have a
I can't-
crossbow?
Yeah, I could just try to hit him with my crossbow real quick.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll try to hit him with the crossbow real quick. Let's see what this does. Yeah! I'll take it. It's a 3 plus a 4. Gonna guess that's not hitting. All right. That's not. It's a 7. It's even
It's an
worse.
8 plus 1.
Oh yeah, an 8. All right.
You missed the room.
Oh god! I'm just glad I didn't hit one of you fine gents.
Next is Gaijin.
I have trouble shooting myself at people.
So I've got. So let me just talk to my teammates here. I actually have a heavy crossbow,
As we do
which
in
does 1d10 damage plus 5 attack bonus. Or I could try and get in tactical range and do some of my kung fu.
This is what you have 3 actions.
Yeah.
I say you could spend 2 of those actions moving,
Yeah.
and then 1 action shooting with your heavy crossbow.
Oh, okay, because I still won't be close enough to do tactical
And
range.
you also want to stay just outside.
Yeah,
the
stay away
vicinity.
from 15 feet away.
Now, I do have a Game Master permission to approach the bench.
What's up?
A quick jump could possibly get me where I'm going without the danger of landing on bear traps.
I mean, technically. So what I have here behind the trifold is a battleship sort of situation.
Okay. So where there's squares that are armed with bear traps that
Yes.
we don't know the locations of.
She's
Right.
And he did not step on any.
No, the only one has been used
But
so
that burlap sack.
far. No.
I feel like he knows
He
where they
planted
are.
Yeah.
Although if he's in
But
Berserker,
that means those spaces are free.
could he run across?
Yes, that's true. It does mean those spaces.
You know, it'd be good to confuse him if somebody can make him confused. So
Let's
walk
see.
over his own traps.
I'm gonna do
Good to do to
feats.
him.
1 second. I'll look up the feats and do the specifics. Here we are. You use high jump and long jump as a single action instead of 2 actions. If you do, you don't perform the initial stride. So
Do you have anything that has knockback?
Knockback.
Yeah, like you hit him and knock him back.
Oh, I don't know. Do any of my things do that?
nothing you have so
Dragon
far.
kick or flurry of blows or...
I feel like that's something you
Not
have
that.
to know.
Not yet.
Because if we can get him on that square and light it ablaze. Yeah, he is burlap. Man.
I could try to throw my voice over there and see. Hey, I'm over here in this oily thing. Ooh, wouldn't you like to light me on fire?
B-E-R-L-A-P, man. B-E-R-L-A-P, man.
So I'm just looking up
Hey,
long
you
jump.
get off my oil. You don't know me and you don't know my soil.
Okay.
Wow.
So
that's
you make a
good
horizontal
freestyle.
leap to attempt an athletics check to increase the length of your jump. The DC of the athletics check is equal to the total distance in feet you're attempting. Oh, I see. So tell me how many squares you would like to try to jump, and that in feet is your difficulty.
Oh. Do I just do the 2 moves and risk just losing 3 hit points
Well,
on the bear trap?
listen, you could walk over to where he is and then take the same path and get within range.
You mean
as
I
well.
could go and then follow his path?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then hope it's not in those 2 squares
So
right there.
I can move 5 squares per turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
Per action.
Per action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Give me a reflex save.
There you go. You found one.
Did you step on that grate
I
instead
thought
of
I went
the
behind.
square?
Well, you had to move through where
Oh, no,
he
yeah,
was.
'cause you can
It's
move
too
where-
late
yeah.
now.
Yeah, you can move through people's squares.
Wait, so I was here. 1, 2.
No. He didn't walk
It's somehow
through there.
worse.
Go around it. Go straight.
1.
There you go.
2.
Yeah.
Then me.
3.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
And then
There's no bear traps
get.
unless there's one back there.
Well, look at that! I can get hit him with a flurry of blows.
Now, unless like the game Minesweeper, Brian is on one that has a number 1 under it.
I can't occupy the same space as Fly.
No, you
No.
can probably get up on that table.
But I could maybe go here.
Here
All right.
comes your
All right,
reflex
let's see.
save. Here
Here
comes
comes
your
the
reflex
reflex
save.
save.
Give me a reflex save.
Okay, come on, you got it. You got this. You got this.
Yeah, you got this. It was.
Okay.
My hand. 19 plus.
Sure it was.
It was, I saw it.
reflex is a 26.
That's the thing about monks. They have the reflex save of a thief, the will save of a wizard, and the fortitude save of a fighter.
Oh, they're like Shazam.
There was a bear trap there, but you did not get caught in it.
He stepped on it, but he was so light it didn't go
That's
off.
right.
All right, so
I'm perched on top of it.
You
on
probably
one
could
toe
have.
right
You
now.
could have totally killed Kevin McAllister.
all right, so you spent 1
Most
move
adults
action.
could.
All
Yeah.
right, hit him with flurry of blows. Fuck
Um,
his ass up.
So how many moves do I have left?
You have 2 actions left.
Okay. Well, I could. I'm going to use my first action to go into dragon stance.
Boom.
Second action.
That sets off the bear trap.
Oh, it says Dragon Trap?
Second action, I use my first level monk feat, dragon stance.
Oh yeah, monk feet.
I'm in there, and then
okay.
I do dragon
Dragon
kick.
strike?
Leave
Okay.
Tony Shalhoub out of
All
this.
right.
Dragon strike.
All right, so roll to hit.
Here we go. Here we go. And remember, it's a
There
plus
we go.
1. That's his die. Don't fucking touch his die.
Whoa.
15
Plus
plus
one.
1 is 16 plus. Where's my dragon strike?
Okay. All right.
It's plus.
Oh, it's
Probably
down
a
here.
strike.
No, that's long spear.
Oh, it's going to be the same thing because it's your regular attack.
Oh,
bonus.
attack. Okay, 6 plus
16.
16, 22.
That's a hit.
Dragon strike.
All right, so
Dragon strike those nuts.
What is
so
the
roll 1d10 plus your strength mod plus 1.
Plus
for-
1, yeah.
Plus your
All right, confirmation that I'm holding a
Don't-
D10
That's
Don't
D10?
forget about the extra help I'm doing by
plus
playing
my
music.
con bonus.
Your strength mod.
Strength mod. Oh, plus 3. Okay, here we go.
I hate this class. I like that your
7.
I like
plus
that your power is
3
Spotify.
plus 1. Right? Yep. 11 points of damage
All
to
right.
Burlap.
Boom! You catch him right in the ribs.
Oh.
Hold on. I have to.
He goes, no.
That was Gaijin. Next is Kit.
All right. I'm already playing and shit's popping off. So, should I hold my action to wait for you to come
That
back
would be
to
great
me?
because I'm gonna try and like hit him and then run away.
I'm gonna hold my action till after Florin moves closer to me.
Okay. Next is Taco.
So I'm gonna move forward.
All right, take the same path as the guys until you get close
Just
enough.
past
Yeah,
the-
just go just past
Yeah, just
Florin.
past. Yeah, Florin.
Oh, he can hit him
Move
right
right
there?
up there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
still adjacent.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have
Yeah.
to move 5 spaces.
No, you have
Okay.
to move. Yeah, move into.
Yeah, just move right in there.
There you go.
Right.
That's
There
one
you go.
of your actions.
That's a sweet spot.
Now you can attack. You're gonna do your power attack.
The great sword. Or
Yeah,
no,
well,
or
you're gonna-
power attacks.
Yeah, with
Uh,
your great sword.
What does a great sword look
Okay.
like?
Yeah,
I can use both.
you unsheath your sword, and what's it look
So I pull out my great sword. It is a giant jalapeno pepper.
That's just hot.
All right. So
Knock
roll
the
to hit
seeds
for your
out
first
that
attack.
bitch.
I think I'll stand. This is a standing like.
So I got 7 plus 9.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
10.
It's 17.
So close.
Fuck.
Roll again.
Swing and a miss.
Ooh, 5.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh no, 6.
That was a 9.
That's a
That's a
9.
9.
Yeah.
All right.
10.
He deftly avoids.
Fuck. It's all right. It's all right.
All right.
You got time.
Did he step on a bear trap?
He didn't move.
He didn't have to move.
He's just standing there,
It's,
matrixing his way.
You're just whipping around a big pepper. I love it when they call me Big Pepper.
Okay.
it's his turn.
Wait,
Stop
it's this one?
Wait.
No, it's Florin.
It's my fucking
And it'll
turn.
be me.
You son of a bitch. No.
All right.
Quick question. If I faint and then attack, what does the faint do?
If you faint, you roll your deception versus his perception.
Okay.
And,
Hey, wait.
if you beat it, then your next attack against him is a sneak attack.
Don't take your turn yet. How close are you to me? Are you 30 feet?
Yeah, you're
Six,
30.
it's 6 squares would be next.
Okay, let me go in front of you.
Okay.
I can hit you with Soothe from where I am.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's what I'll do.
All right.
So, Ben, if you could play my Soothe music, do the Owl City one. It's one of those riffs.
I'm just gonna pretend it's butterfly by crazy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Make my way downtown. And I'm just like making my way downtown. Now you feel good. Everything's better.
It's like we're fighting over here.
I'm like, do the
miss it.
choreography.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Now you're-
All right.
And I heal you. Dun, 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 dun,
I grace
dun,
the target's
dun.
mind, boosting his mental defense and healing his wounds. Target regains 1d10 plus 4 points when I cast the spell and gains a plus 2 status bonus against mental effects for the duration.
Oh, thank God.
Oh wow, that's much better than I thought.
Nice. Tommy is a giver.
4 plus 4, that's 8.
Okay, awesome.
Yep.
Plus 1?
No, don't work that way.
All right, I'm back
tried.
up to 9
Brian
hit
is
points.
rewriting his hit points on his play mat.
Soothe is 2 points. I still have 1 point, or 1 action. I'm going to use my last action. I'm going to take out that crossbow that had the golden plate on it that we didn't know what it could do.
Okay.
And I'm going to fucking... I'm like, I'm going to try this.
Roll to hit.
7.
D.
15 plus 7.
22.
22.
That's a hit.
Oh, yes.
Now, I don't know how much damage this crossbow does.
Roll me a d8.
It's a 1.
Huh.
Nope.
Plus 1, 2.
All right. It is.
I got
What
that
do
one.
we see? Does it look any different than a regular crossbow?
It
when it
doesn't.
shoots?
It doesn't look any different, but something feels different about it in your hand.
Oh, something feels different about
All right,
this.
cool. I'm gonna faint.
All right. So roll deception.
Hey, boys, I have the
16?
vapors.
versus his perception, which. All right. Well done.
Oh,
All right,
nice.
Cool.
Well, what happened was you succeeded to fascinate him, which gives him a penalty to skill rolls.
Oh, okay.
So your next attack is catching him flat-footed and therefore a sneak attack.
All right, cool. And I'm gonna go with that rat slicer.
Nice.
Right.
Get his ass, Brian. Get up in his ass.
I rolled a 23.
Boom.
That's definitely a hit.
Get that burlap bitch.
Cool.
So roll 2 die. Well, I'm sorry. Roll your damage die plus 1d6.
Oh, okay, my damage is a D6.
Cut him good.
Oh, that's a 5?
Nice.
That's a 5. That's
shit.
10.
Plus
Plus
1,
1, it's 11 plus 4 as it is an agile weapon.
That plus 4 is to hit.
Oh, no, but my modifier?
That is, yes. But it is a backstabbing weapon, so it's another plus 1.
Okay.
So that's 13.
It's a weapon that talks about.
Okay,
its
yeah, yeah.
friends
Wait, what is your
when they're
strength
not
on?
there?
Oh, I know, it's an agile weapon, so I have my dex mod's a 4.
Wait, did you take the thief? No, you
No, I took weapon proficiency.
no, that's what it is. Since you took the thief subtype,
Yeah, I took the thief
you
subtype.
get to add your dex mod as your damage instead
Yeah,
of
that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. I took all the
So,
shit, so it's an
10,
agile.
11 plus your modifier
is 4.
So 15.
Yeah.
Plus a dog slicer is a backstab weapon, which
Yeah.
does plus 1
So
on sneak attack.
16.
So 16.
16 points of damage.
All right. And then I'm going to run the fuck away this way.
Point of order: it is a rat slicer, not a dog slicer.
Oh, yeah.
Your Honor.
Hold on.
Gosh.
Kevin,
right.
have you ever played a role-playing game like this
Yeah.
before?
No, I'm not too familiar with Dragon Dungeons.
All right. What is your hit points?
I'm at 9.
All right. Well, you certainly did luck out
Okay.
because as you went to move away, his attack of opportunity did 7 points of damage to him. Jesus.
Woo, squeak.
Were you aware that there was going to be this much math involved?
That worked out good, though.
No.
Healing.
I'm so fucking excited about this match.
So it is his turn, and he's going to spend all 3 of his turns attacking.
Ah, come on.
First
I block.
is Gaijin.
Okay, come on, Gaijin. You got this.
What's your AC?
AC Slater 17.
Sit on a chair backwards.
All right. That was a natural 17.
Oh, that's not good.
Then he's going to attack Taco with his second attack.
Oh, gosh.
Is that a good laugh or a bad laugh?
Oh,
bad.
gosh.
Are
Is that a fucking Merle die?
Yeah, you're using that Merle die?
Yeah, but don't worry.
All right, good. Good old Merle.
Yeah.
And-
So we don't have to destroy that later.
Odd or even.
The number of nipples you like.
His third attack, he's going to attack Gaijin.
No!
All right.
You should have guessed even.
16
Carry the 1.
minus plus his strength 11.
This is helping us. We're helping him.
We are.
By the
Oh,
way,
it's
good
not-
old
it's
Black
not
Spire
agile.
Studios? I don't know.
All right.
See all the
So,
numbers.
Oh, like that fucking gif.
so first attack does
Here we go. First attack.
First attack.
14 points of damage.
Fuck.
To who?
To you.
Oh, fuck. Are you also
Fuck.
dead?
I have 5 left.
Okay.
His second attack, he swings at Taco, but Taco was just a little too fast for him.
Oh, too fast.
Yeah, fast food, baby.
And then he back swings at Gaijin for a second time, but Gaijin wanted none of that and decided
nice.
to duck.
That's right. Fool me once.
Do you have any hero points, Aaron?
I got a hero
Okay,
point.
okay.
Up my
Holy shit.
sleeve.
And I
Next
can
is-
stabilize somebody too. So.
Okay.
Next
And
is Todd Chrysanthemum.
I got one more
Todd
spell point.
Chrysanthemum. Well, it's Todd Chrysanthemum's turn, and I'm going to go ahead and while Tanglefoot seemed to be completely useless last round since he moved none, and you guys are all up in his face, and you still are up in his face, I'm going to go with Tempest Surge. This is a focus. You have it hits one target creature, saving throw reflex. You surround the foe with swirling storm of violent winds, rolling clouds, and crackling lightning. The storm deals 1d12 electricity damage, and the target must attempt a basic reflex save. On failure, the target is also clumsy 2 for 1 round and takes 1 persistent electricity damage.
Nice. Now we have to keep track of that, too. Another thing. +1. +1.
+1 electricity damage is good if he doesn't
All
get that
right.
here.
Alright, so roll your damage.
All right, 1d12. Let's do that guy right here. Yeah! Ooh, that's a 10 +1. Can we still get +1? All right, 11.
11 points of electricity damage.
Yeah.
And let's see, you are so your difficulty, because your wisdom bonus is +4 and you are trained as a druid, which means your difficulty is 17.
Yes.
And that was a reflex save.
Is it reflex saved?
Yeah, reflex save.
All right. He failed his reflex.
Yeah!
All right.
That.
Oh man, why is that fucking
He
oil?
is clumsy, which lowers his AC actually, and his reflex saves.
Clumsy 2 for 1
which
round.
means
Honestly, I find him
And
kind
he
of
takes
charming.
persistent electricity damage.
He has the mind of a child.
how much was that?
It was 11 points of damage.
Okay. It is.
That's
Ren's.
probably my best attack.
No, it's
right
not
there. That's
Ren.
what I got. That blew my load
It should
right
be
there.
Kwai-Jin.
It's Gaijin's turn.
Gaijin, probably that.
Okay. I am in tactical range, so I can use all of my actions doing combat attacks.
Fuck him up.
You better kill him or we're
Now-
all fucked.
Fuck him up.
I've got. First thing I'm going to do is. Do I want to do Dragon Strike first, or do I want to do Flurry of Blows?
You want to
first?
do Dragon Strike first because it has the backswing
Right,
trait,
right.
which means that if you miss with it, you get +1 on your subsequent
Fuck
attack.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So my what I want to do is a Dragon Strike, followed by Flurry of Blows, followed by more Flurry of Blows.
Yes. All right, so roll to hit. His AC is lowered by 2.
Come on.
I checked the weather. Hey, baby, I just checked the weather. There's a chance of flurry of blows.
It's not a hit. It's 5 plus whatever.
It's a slight chance. Probably just going to
Okay.
breeze on through.
So the Dragon Strike did not hit. You will get because you missed with it, you will get +1 on your next attack on top of everything else.
Flurry of Blows. Here we go. 14 plus attack bonus 6. 20.
21.
So that's
21.
20 minus 5 for your second strike.
Minus 4.
Yes, minus 4 because it's agile.
+1.
+1 is 15. 15. His AC is minus. That's a hit.
Yeah.
So Flurry of Blows.
Which means that you do your punch damage twice.
Yes.
Nice.
Punch damage twice. And that is what? 1d6 plus 3? Does that sound right?
Here we go. 1d6 plus 3. Here we go.
Fucking 4.
Okay.
5 plus 5. 9.
9. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Flurry of Blows is only one action.
Oh, okay.
which means you get another attack.
Yeah.
Can you do another flurry of blows?
Yeah.
You
Do
can't. It has the flourish subtype, which means you can only do it once per turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But he can do another attack.
I can do stand by.
Okay, wait. He's...
Regular old punch.
I follow up
I
with
do open hand slap.
powerful fist. I wield my fist as deadly weapons. Damage die for fist 1d6. Take no penalty on this or any unarmed attacks.
Nice. Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh,
right.
you can. Wait, say that again.
Take no penalty for this or any unarmed attacks.
Oh, that is because an average person using an unarmed strike automatically gets a penalty, and he just doesn't get that penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be
So
a
he
minus
still
8.
gets the -10 penalty to hit.
It'd be
Right.
-8 though because it's agile.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Gaijin Guaylo.
I will point
above
out.
average.
I will point out that there's no reason you can't
Slightly
do another
strike.
dragon strike
Oh,
because the dragon strike does not have the flourish.
Dragon
subtype.
Strike.
All right, so
your fist glows and you go, Dragon Strike! Like, no, wait, why was your fist do?
So now I have to roll a really good attack hit
Yeah.
because I
Yeah,
have a
like
negative
20.
8 on this. 17 plus what? Is my, I get a plus
Was it 6?
yes.
It is 23 plus 1.
Plus 1,
24.
24.
Minus 6.
Minus
8. I'm sorry.
-8.
24
But he's
minus
also
8.
clumsy.
16.
That's a hit.
Get his ass.
And Dragon Strike gives me is a what now?
1d10 plus your strength mod.
Okay, here we go. 1d10.
Okay.
Oh,
6
that's not
plus
bad.
Strength mod.
3.
3. 9.
Plus 1.
10.
That puts him over.
Oh, man.
Conquered the foe.
There are hooks hanging from the ceiling everywhere, and this very last dragon strike kicks the burlap man. He stumbles back, slips on the oil, and catches the hook.
The kid sees I go, that clumsy bitch. Oh, man, that's good shit. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a epic battle against the Burlap
Hold on,
Man.
wait. Before we end, because it's we're not going to do this again until January. Would you like to loot first and then?
Oh,
There's a
Do
bunch
you
of
have,
hooks.
I mean, are you prepared for us to loot?
Not quite.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Okay,
we
we'll
loot next
loot
time.
next-
But can we get what's our XP total?
Okay, so for managing to get to Jelani and heal him in time, that is an extra 50 experience points.
Okay.
And for defeating the Burlap Man, that is another 200 experience
Fuck
points.
yeah, man! That's 250. That puts us like almost 700.
250 plus
Getting
our
close to
previous.
leveling
up.
total.
690.
What?
Or wait, no, we're at 5. Wait, we're
We're
at like
at
545. So we're like
plus
690 or 890. Jesus, 790.
Is that high?
Yeah, we level up at 1,000.
Oh, wait, we're getting to
250 plus 545 is 795.
Yeah,
Oh man, we are so close.
we are gonna.
guys.
Yeah, we're gonna catch.
I
them
mean, if anything, I'm just happy we got into an encounter where invisible people didn't come out of the walls.
yeah.
That's the most thing. That's the thing I'm most happy about here.
You want to wrap it, Aaron?
Listeners, we've defeated the Burlap Man, and now what the fuck happens? Find out next time on the next. Have you looked up? Is that a long enough recap?
That's good. That's good.
Find out next time on the next exciting episode of Left Finder.
All right, guys. So this week's episode, if that was the 17th, today is the 14th. That's how numbers work.
You know, this Friday, Harborcraft Studios in Baltimore got a show we're doing. I don't know, actually, did the other guys that do stand-up comedy, they're on the show. Do you guys want to do that show, Tommy? I think I talked to you about it.
When is it?
The 17th.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I don't know about Eric. You guys free?
Yeah,
When?
17th?
The 17th.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a show. It's my buddy. It's they're putting some shit together. It's at Harborcraft Studios in Baltimore. We're gonna be putting some shit together. It's gonna be on YouTube. If you guys are cool with that, we'll discuss it after the fact. So
Okay, yeah.
that's gonna be a thing.
So, guys, that means a lot of us Laugh Finder guys are going to be on the show. Come on out and watch
Yeah,
it. Too, Colin.
Harborcraft
Friday
Studio.
the 17th?
Friday the 17th. Cool. It's gonna be a
And
dope
that's
ass
the
lineup.
speed of business, ladies
Yeah.
and
Just gonna
gentlemen.
put- I'm
Because
gonna
just
put
like that, a show gets booked.
Ryan
Okay,
on
cool.
my calendar.
All right. We'll talk after the show.
Okay.
All right.
Man, you see that, listeners? That's how you get booked. You know,
Yes.
people that book things.
That's literally it.
So what are you booking us on, Kevin?
Yeah, no. Do you want to be on the show?
We're all going to be wrestling.
I will wrestle.
Eric will.
I will do wrestling.
Oh.
I will job out to whoever you
Yeah,
need.
no.
You let me know.
I will job you so hard.
But guys, also tonight, if you go up to Frederick, the cellar door, they're going to be doing their.
Yeah, we're doing a
riffing
riff in
time.
time, and probably some of these guys will be on it. I haven't really worked it out, but if you guys want to come up to the cellar door, we're doing riff in time.
Yeah,
I'll
if you
be
want,
hosting-
if
I'll
you
be
want to
hosting
meet at
open
my
mic here.
if you want to meet, you're hosting.
I'm hosting
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Well, Dorian, if you want to go up, you can meet me at my place, and I'll drive us up. It's like 20 minutes. Yeah.
Should I
sounds
do that
awesome.
too? Meet
Yeah,
you
yeah.
up here?
You can
Yeah.
meet me at my place. I'm a lot closer than here.
Yeah, come to a riff in time on the 14th. Where it's basically me and Ryan Nazer prepared a PowerPoint of random ass shit that comes up on a screen, and you got to make jokes about it.
Yeah,
and it's pretty
it's
fun.
like the premise is called a set list show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I did it at Guido's.
Oh, okay.
It was fun.
Never mind.
I did it
I'm
last
telling the
time. You were at
listeners.
Guido's. Yeah. So he did a riff in time before. So
I've done two.
I may have been
pretty
looking
fun.
at you, but I was explaining to the listeners what a set
You can
list
always
show
tell what mine are because as I get higher throughout the night, like the first 25 are good premises, right? And then they get bad. It's just like sometimes it's just Rocky 4. like I get it. I get real stoned. I'm like, dude, just gonna crush. And then I see it up there. I'm like, what was I thinking? So it'll be fun. It's good stuff.
All right, and so is that your plugs? Is that what you got
That's it.
going on?
You know what? All things Eric Comedy at ericcomedy.com. You can check out links to the Quality Time podcast and all types of shit. But you know what? I'm going to say this. Check out Out of the Blocks. Aaron
thanks,
Hankins'
dude.
podcast that is just fucking... It's actually nothing like anything you hear
No,
us
it's a
do.
respectable
It's actually a
podcast.
respectable piece of media that
Yeah.
I really enjoy, and I do listen to Out of the Blocks. There's some good stuff. Check out the Docs episodes and stuff like
Is that about foreskins?
No, that was the one. That was the one where he met boat people.
Oh, people on
in
houseboats,
Baltimore.
yeah.
Houseboats. I like the one where you meet people though that I can tell Aaron is scared to be interviewing them.
Well,
those are the ones that are my favorite.
You would like the current one is an episode. It's actually a best of episode. I took all stories.
Yes.
It's called the name of the episode is called Scars. It's all people telling stories of scars. There's people that got attacked by pit bulls.
Hell
bullet
yeah.
This one is
wounds.
like, I tried to overthrow my brother's kingdom.
The Burlap Man.
But it really is,
From
honest to
stem
God,
to stern.
it is a
I got these hyenas to do my bidding.
it is a
Because it's scars.
fascinating.
Oh, gotcha. No.
It is
man.
Don't worry, that bottle
Sweet-
is important.
oh, wait, also,
Listen,
sweet
the
child
Out of the
murder
Blocks is an absolutely fascinating sonic experience that you can live through. There's a bunch of episodes. You get to learn a bunch about Baltimore, Chicago, Oakland, places that you've been. Even Korea. Not my favorite episodes.
Yeah, it was
but
a
those
little
were
bit of
okay.
an outlier.
Those were okay.
Yeah.
I powered through them.
You really
And
wasted
you should
that
too.
trip to
Thank you for listening. to
I do. I
those.
really enjoy it.
Thanks, man.
How about you, Brian? What do you got coming
Oh, well, we
up?
got that show on the 17th we're all doing now, apparently. And then also, as always, meanwhile, at the Skull Base, Season 4 is going to be coming in 2020. We had to get together. We got about 6 episodes written and shit, and all we got to do is a schedule, record
Yeah, the
that some
schedule's
bitch.
going to be hard.
Oh, scheduling is going to be a monster. We're probably not going to end up doing it all together. Probably just going to just randomly show up and do it in Rex's basement in his new house.
Okay.
Or new house. And the other movies and shit, they're on Amazon Prime. Whatever. That's fit for me.
Dorian, you got what's going on? What are you doing? Are you
I'm
set
doing the thing
14th?
on the 17th. And when did this come out?
the 14th.
The 14th.
The 14th in March.
Dorian's putting his jacket
Yeah.
on. He's like, I'm out of here.
Dorian's yelling from his car.
Goodbye, Jack.
I'm not your dad!
Remember me as I was.
Stay alive no matter what happens, I will find you.
Let's see. So I will be. Let's see. I will be.
It sounds like you're making all this up
And-
now. Dorian. Oh, I'll be in the
wait,
land of
this is
make
in-
believe
Oh, he's a
Wow.
King Friday.
Ooh, he's
This is
a
in May,
burlap
never
man.
I'm performing with Black Person.
I have another thing, but it's all the way in May. So.
Oh, okay. We don't need to hear about that. Wait, do I got something in May? I think I got something in May.
Yeah, plug all your May shows on the January podcast.
Hey, Marker, get your fucking calendar out. So, Kevin, what you got coming up?
So January 20th, I'll be at Jam and Java.
Ooh, Double J.
You host that show?
I
Are you gonna be
produce
on
the
it?
show.
Oh,
And
you
I don't know
yeah.
if I'm hosting or on the show right now.
Those are good shows. Every time I've done it, I've liked doing it. You should have a live band on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Smooth
pretty
AF.
Yeah, they're called Smooth AF.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That would be cool. I would freestyle if they had.
Yeah,
a
you
live
could get
band
them.
on
You can get them to
stage.
play stuff. All right, but
But yeah, you can also follow me on Twitter at JustSkiff. I don't tweet often, so it's not a bad follow. I won't clog your feed.
don't. You know what? Don't bother.
Hey, if you're into content,
Bother.
maybe this isn't your follow.
I have an Instagram, but I never use it. Only post pictures of other people's food.
You're the Eeyore of social media.
That would be Dave Schofer.
Yeah, don't take Dave's show for a spot.
But Kevin, you're going to get a lucky D20. We never let our guests leave empty-handed. You're going to get a lucky D20.
got a pin.
No, but you're going to get a dice too. But I can't just
You get
give
a
you a
special
die.
gift.
The die's got to find you. So what I'm going to do, you're going to put your hand into this bag.
Oh,
I'm going to
God.
say a magic incantation, and then it's all coming here. And then when I've done the incantation, grab the die that feels right and pull it out. Okay, here we go. Now wait for me to finish. Here we go. Now, may all your hits be critical. May your strike be tried and true. May all your fails be minimal, but nothing lower than a 2. All right, grab a die and pull it out.
Nice.
A
Sort of
nice-
a jade green.
Yeah, wait, give it a
All
roll.
right.
Give
Putting it directly
Uh,
in his mouth, listeners.
Give
Wait,
it
let
a
me
look.
see.
Jeremy
Hold on,
that.
let me see that die. Oh, these. What's the 20 look like? Is this one of the new ones? No, it's not one of the new ones. Okay, good.
You're fucked.
No, I got 5 of them from PAX and I put them in here.
Oh.
All right, so give it a roll. Here we go. Here's the roll. Come on.
It's a 5.
Hey,
It's higher than a
nothing
2.
higher than a 2.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you
Next week.
Hey, it's Eric Woodworth, former guest, friend, and now official sponsor of the Laugh Finder podcast. And I wanted to take a quick minute to tell you about my podcast, Quality Time. I have a very lovely co-host, Miss Kimberly Ambrose, super funny, super talented, and she joins my super deranged, super murder clown dressing brother as we break down some of the greatest films in all of history. Okay, it's mostly just horror flicks and cheesy action 90s movies. It's awesome, though. You should come check us out. We're on the iTunes, the Stitcher, the Podbean, all the major platforms. You can look for quick links on ericcomedy.com. That's my website. Please come and check it out. The friendship with Laugh Finder Podcast very much hinges on this being a successful campaign. So do yourself a favor, treat yourself to quality time. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of Laugh Finder.
Consider this outro a little bit lazy, but it's 'cause I'm so tired. Baby, I'm so tired. You might be thinking to yourself, well, Ben, you didn't even do that much work on this week's episode. But I'm so tired. Baby, I'm so tired. So hop off my dick. 'Cause baby, I'm so tired.